It's a little sketchy, but it's not that hard. I mean, the top's the worst. Once you get down the ladder and you hold on, it's no big deal, but still looks a little, you know, certain parts will suck up into your body. So here we are at Natural Bridges National Monument. As you may have guessed, there are natural bridges here, made as water wore away the rock until there was a hole in it and now flows under the rock. So we're gonna go check that out. Just for the record, we're no longer at Valley of the Gods.
No.
When we showed up, we only planned to spend about a week, so we weren't as conservative with our holding tanks as we should have been.
Yeah.
And our black tank filled up. Or got close enough where we're like, I don't know if we want to try 2 more days. So we moved to an RV park in Bluff.
Yeah, I mean, it made me really sad to leave Valley of the Gods. It's amazing, but we'll definitely be back. And
we're still there for 10 days.
Yeah, we love the combination of boondocking and then going to an RV park and having full hookup, so. And
we were both getting a little tired. There's very little internet. Yeah. 3G Verizon is about all we were getting out there, and it was getting a little old. This is a internet desert out here in southeastern Utah.
It is.
Luckily, the RV park has really good Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
And it's free.
Yeah.
So it came with the park. It's a nice park. Coral Sands RV Park in Bluff, Utah. It's a really nice park. Free Wi-Fi. Nice couple runs the place. It's right in the middle of town, and you know, if you don't want a boondock out here, that'd be a great place to kind of range from. It's only about 15 miles from where we were camped at Valley of the Gods. So
yeah.
So anyway, we are gonna go find some natural bridges, hike to some of them anyway, if not all of them. There are ladders involved in at least one of them, so we'll see. We may get up the ladder and go, nah, that ain't happening. But you can see all the bridges from up here on the road. There are overlooks, but you can then take a trail down and get on. One of them is super easy, one of them is and the other one is like really sketchy, but we'll see. So anyway, we're gonna drive down the road and find some bridges.
Okay.
There's a bridge. I had to walk around the viewing platform behind a bush because it is howling wind out here. I mean, I almost took my hat off a couple of times. But anyway, you can see the bridge. This is Sipapu. I'm probably butchering that name, but Sipapu. S-I-P-U-P-A. Sipapu. I don't have it in front of me. There's one of the bridges. All right, here we are at the Sipapu trailhead. It's just right down the road from where we were. Check out those cool stairs, carved right into the rock. Anyway, this is a 0.6 mile trail. It drops 500 feet in elevation over those 0.6 miles. There are 2 sets of metal stairs, 2 sets of carved stairs, and 3 ladders to get to the bottom. So, also, it's just on this rock. I mean, there's Jen. As you can see, it just heads down through there on this rock. Sketchy.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's Sipapu.
Yeah. Oh, it's Sipapu, yes. S-I-P-A-P-U. We found a spot with very little wind. There's the top up there. We're not even halfway down. So far it's just walking along the sandstone. And I think there used to be like a walkway there. As you can see, little metal stanchions that have been sawed off. Now you're just walking over the rock. So we definitely have to be careful.
Yeah.
If it was rainy or something, this might be really bad, but lots of sand and stuff. In fact, you can see those guys walking up there. The bad part is we have to go back up. I always like walking up first and then back down.
I totally disagree. I love going uphill because I feel much more steady and safe going uphill. This is very treacherous.
Yes.
I can't wait to go uphill so I have
Yes.
control.
But it's hard going uphill.
It is hard.
Yes, it's hard going uphill.
Show them this. This is the path. This is it.
Yeah, so as Jen was saying, there's the path. Part of it, sometimes it's narrow, sometimes it's like this on these big shelves. Camera's going away. Looks treacherous up here. So here's the metal stairs promised. I already walked down that flight. In front of me here, there's like a landing. I mean, I'm on rock. Actually, it's concrete, but there's a landing. I don't know if you can see right through it. It looks a lot worse in real life than it does on the camera. But we're basically coming down the side of a sheer cliff. So Jen already went down. She got a little wonky here. I don't blame her. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Here, watch. Look at that. Woo! And we're not even to the top of the bridge yet. We're still above the top of the bridge. Whew. Someone's coming. You can come on up. I'm on a landing. Someone's coming, so I gotta wait now. I've been goofing around filming. Okay, so this is the spot where, well, you know, we gotta suck it up, especially Jen. That's the ladder. I saw this tree branch, and I'm like, hey, there's a tree blocking the... And then I was like, oh wait, that's not a tree, that's a ladder.
And these people just did it and made it look so easy.
It's not like steel or anything, it's just made out of old tree limbs.
Okay, I don't want to be on camera doing this.
She doesn't want to be on camera. You gotta turn around.
I know. Ah. You should hand me the camera. I told you I didn't want to be on camera. You should hand me the camera.
I did it. Anyway, now you can see there's some more steps down there. They're not really carved, they're wooden, framed, but they're different. They're not metal. We're at the Sipapu bridge view overlook. Just a side trail. Actually, not really a trail. It takes you along that shelf of rock under that mammoth thing, and takes you out here where you can get a good look at it. So I guess, you know, if you don't want to go all the way down, you could just stop here and get a really good shot of it. As you can probably tell, we're not at the top of the bridge level yet, so we're probably not quite halfway yet. Two more ladders. Anyway, back along this wall, that's where we came. The ladder is right over here. The stairs are back there. Yeesh. What do you think?
It's actually absolutely fantastic. A little terrifying. But I can tell this is one of those special places because it is just like, it's breathtaking.
We need to continue if we're gonna do this today.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still early, but still. We have two more of these to do. We're not even halfway done with this one. Well, actually, we're not even a quarter done. We still have to go back up. This is the hardest one, though. The other one's not nearly as bad. And the third one is actually really easy to get to the arch. I think it's also the smallest arch, but it's the easiest to get to as well. This is another set of stairs. It's very narrow, very steep, and right on the edge of the cliff here. So just to give you guys an idea of what you're in for if you actually come here. And then look at that. Look at that. There's that little cubby hole up there that got washed in there. That's awesome. Anyway, going down. Well, we're getting closer. We're still not at the bottom. There's another set of stairs right there. And according to the map up top, there are 2 more ladders. But as you can see, I mean, it gets really steep right here. It's epic. Just absolutely epic. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at my fat head. Crazy. Again, it's like your first thought is like, oh, that's kind of nice and all. And then you're just like, water. Water wore that out. And made that big hole. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. This area of the country, it's like an alien world. It's so different than anything else.
Put the camera away.
All the arches and bridges and mesas and sitting hens and monuments. It's crazy. Anyway, we were way up there before. Oh, sorry. We were way up there before. Look at that shelf sticking out over my head. Look at that. Whoa. Okay. We gotta put the camera away. We gotta go downstairs and walk along a lot of slick rock. And I can see the next ladder. Oh, that looks sketchy as all get out. We're gonna do it. Or we're not. We're gonna chicken out. We'll find out. We'll find out here very soon. Oh my gosh. This isn't a ladder. This is a railing to assist you going down this extremely steep bit of rock. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And then look at it over there. We have to walk along that. I know the camera is not doing it justice. That is scary. All right, sorry. You're probably getting a lot of wind noise. Maybe even echoes. It is echoing down here. We are right under the arch. We have this ladder. Where to go? We have this ladder right there to go down. The problem is the camera. There's no way I'm going down there with one hand. Jen made it down.
Barely.
But it's really steep and really sketchy. I don't know. We might call this, because if we had a backpack with us, I'd throw the camera in the backpack, but we don't. And having Jen go down with the camera halfway, I don't want to do that either. Jen's going to go scout ahead and see what's going on. But I don't know if we can get the camera past here. It's a big camera rig. I have the big GorillaPod on it and all that fun stuff. You know, I can't throw it to her. Like I said, I don't want her going down the ladder backwards with the camera in hand, even if it's halfway. So this might be our stopping point, or mine anyway. Jen's already down there. Not to mention, those ladders just need a lot of feet, a lot of people. Still, walking down that scares the crap out of me. Not because of heights, because I'm afraid that it's going to give. I don't know. We'll see. We've determined we both can't make it up and down that ladder with the camera. So Jen continued on. She was already down. She's going to shoot some B-roll down there, and I'm just going to hang out up here. But you see that little stream? That's all that created this. Was it bigger in the past, or did that little bit of water do all that? I don't know. You know, but the Colorado River is a big river. But the Grand Canyon is many hundreds of times its size, so maybe it did. Maybe that little trickle of water over time, or maybe it was a raging river at some point. I have no idea. So anyway, while Jen's down there shooting B-roll, I'm gonna sit down and rest up for the 450-foot ascent to the top. Whew. How was it?
I can't talk right now. Honestly, the view from up here is better. It's more striking, but it was cool to stand underneath it. I did try to take some B-roll of the whole entire arch. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but it was cool experience. I've never been underneath a natural bridge, so did it. Ladder's sketchy. It's still in my view. I need to get out of here. It's over 7,000 feet here, just so you guys know too. So I'm out of breath because it's 7,000 feet. We'll just say that.
I'm sure I'll be out of breath on the way back up because of the elevation.
Yeah.
Totally not the 450 feet climb back to the top.
Exactly.
Ugh. This is why I don't like walking down first, because now I gotta walk back up. We're headed back up. unless we see or experience anything amazing, we will probably talk to you up top because we're going to be breathing hard. This is our excuse to sit here longer. We're going to talk. So we're done with the steepest part. And I mean, it has kicked our butts. Not only are we at 7,000 feet, but we're old and or out of shape.
Yeah.
I mean, my lungs are burning.
They're better now. Mine were burning. They're better now.
Constant steep climb out of there. And then it's not flat yet, but it's much flatter than it was. There's a flat section, the ladder, a couple of stairways, and it's not too bad. But
yeah.
Wow.
To go 500 feet down in less than half a mile is an intense hike.
Yeah. I mean, if you're doing 500 feet in 2 or 3 miles, that's a moderate to strenuous hike for most people. To do it in half a mile, wow. Whew. That's our excuse. We've been sitting here for a few minutes. There's another minute. We're gonna head back up the trail.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
We need water. We need food. All right, we're pretty much back up top now. Just a short little bit up to the parking level. So it's tough. It is. But there's an intermediate viewing area. That one's totally doable for most people. The next arch is 400 feet down over about half a mile. I don't think we're prepared to do 2 of those in a day.
No. You need to turn the camera off though.
So, hey, I'm vlogging. So, we're gonna go up, water, snacks. We're gonna head to the next one. Assuming we don't fall asleep. Kachina Bridge, and it is blowing like 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
From the relative quiet of the Jeep, just in case, this is Kachina. Super windy outside. We tried to talk. I don't know if it actually came out.
Honestly, the wind was blowing so hard the camera was just moving all over the place because it was just gusting. So
yeah. So we're gonna go to the next arch. We walked down and saw this one. I mean, to the viewpoint. But it's 400 vertical feet, 3/4 of a mile.
We're not ready to do that again.
We're not doing that today.
No.
The next one, if I remember correctly, is much easier to get to. So we might go under that one, but part of it's going to depend on the wind. I mean, it is not pleasant outside.
No.
So, I don't know. We'll drive over there and see. Maybe it's calmer over there. Maybe we're protected by some hills or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's it.
Okay.
We're going to the next one. What's it called? Owachomo. I don't remember. I have to see it. I'll tell you when we get there. We came down to the last one. It's only, what was it, half a mile?
108, yeah, point 2.
Oh, 0.2 miles.
0.2, 180 feet.
180 feet. So we decided to come down. We'll regret it on our way back up, but whatever.
But this is our last one.
Yeah, there it is behind me. This might be the coolest one. The others are like a hole in a big rock monolith. That looks like a bridge. That is a thin piece of rock still up there. Makes you wonder how long that will be there. I don't know. So we made it.
We did.
To the bottom of, what's the name of this one?
Oh, it's really hard to say.
I don't know. We'd butcher it anyway. In any case, we actually hiked down here. It's 180 feet, 0.2 miles. It's not very far. we'll think differently when we get back. But anyway, this is probably the most epic bridge because it's such a thin span. The others, I mean, it's just like there's a hole through a wall of rock. This looks like a bridge.
Yeah, it does.
So,
and I mean, you can like stand right underneath it. You can get different angles from the shot.
Yeah, we're on the back side of it now, which is really awesome. And it's really windy still. Anyway, we're not going to take you back up. We're going to go ahead and end this here. If you want to come and see one of these, you want to walk underneath it, this is the one, the last one.
Definitely.
The other two are really tough. We didn't go. We only got like 2-3 shots of that middle bridge. It's not a very good angle from the viewpoint. So with that, we're going to let you guys go. Jen's going to say her thing.
So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope